Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, The Thrones of Ascension. We are Ulm, and we are forging ahead. And it is now fall, autumn, if you will, in the year 3 of the Ascension Wars. We've gained another level of enchantment. Unfortunately, we still continue to not find any magic sites, though Chief Smith did find a site in Greendale, an enchanted field which gives us some nature gems and a bit more supply. But other than that, we haven't found crap. There was, however, a battle in Amphalia. This is our battle where we were trying to corner the forces of Black Ulm. Let's see how it went. They didn't move away from Amphalia because we would have seen another battle had they. Wait. Drow Lover? Why are you just standing there all by yourself? Oh, you know what? I think there's supposed to be archers around him, and I took them away. Interesting. Oh, there's Iron Blizzard. Not really good to show against these guys because it's armor piercing and they don't have armor, but we need more shield guys. Still, it's doing a number on them. Where did all the Black Ulm troops go? I mean, they haven't gone anywhere. They don't have stealth. Where'd they all go? Nice. And he's running. Come on, Iron Blizzard him. Iron Blizzard him. Come on. Iron Darts. Okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. Hit the militias and not the Black Ulm Bane Sword evil bad guy with fear. Really? Black Centurions have fear? Goodness gracious. And he's done. So they lost. Their Black Centurion, 21 Barbarians, and 1 Scorpion Beast. No idea where all the various Black Ulm troops they had before have went, but it's of no consequence. We are heading down to Bycliff. We're just going to cut them off. I hate these Black Ulms. And right now, Shabalba has a very strong Dominion. Their Dominion's actually pressing in against mine. And they have just as many forts as I have, so I think they are not interested in fighting a war with me at this time. Though, one negative effect of what I'm about to do is I take away the opportunity for them to fight against Black Ulm. They're only going to have me bordering them. So if they're not fighting against, for example, Pelagia or the Monkeys or Relay, then they're going to fight against me. As you can see here, we're starting to create a very long front line between us, which is very, I don't know, kind of spooky, but whatever. So yeah, we're having just no luck searching for sites here. I'm moving Chief Smith over to here in Umbro. One thing I'm going to do is, since he's a 2-air commander, I'm going to have him forge some winged shoes. And the benefit to that is he can fly. So we can move Chief Smith around easily. I might forge some for Barabel as well, because, again, we need to get to these thrones. I am going to try to take the throne, so we're going to be able to witness that in this episode. Cyber Commando, Arcade Knight, Irati, and Garmet. Kuna is searching for magic sites, and Platinum Black is moving back up to Gamer to search there, because only it's level 1 fire, and he'll search it for level 2. And he should also search the Broken Land with level 2 as well. There's a Death Dominion here, so there's got to be a site there that's causing that. Otherwise, we're moving Caractacus up here to continue searching. We're finally moving all 3 of Boba, Zazakita, and Cal Lord over here. I might just have Cal Lord stay here, since there's no more places to site search. So once he searches there, he might just stay there. And I might have Caractacus hang out in Doven. We'll see. We might want to have some guys hanging out here in Umador. We can't raise the province defense. Just to... It's our only... Well, I guess they could attack Ragdan as well. Yeah, Shabalba is going to be our next big fight, and... I don't know, those frogs look pretty tough as we saw them against the throne. They're not invincible, but they're tough, and they poison your troops and just do nasty things that I don't like. Okay, Havel the Rock. I've given him an ethereal crossbow and some knight armor, just to keep him going. I've also given... Where is he? Maybe down here in Ogwoods? Thor Henry. Thor Henry has been given a Bow of War, which is a bow that basically shoots an arrow that splits into 13 separate arrows. So an Eye of Aiming would be pretty useful for him too. They all require air. We have not, unfortunately, received anything but fire randoms since we've had that string of good luck with 2 air randoms and an astral random. I don't think we have 2 astral randoms, actually. Rollo, and I thought, yeah, we do have another site searching down here. Kuna. So, we definitely could use some more air guys. That would be useful. We cannot forge any air boosters, because you need 4 air to forge an air booster, so we're not going to do any better than Chief Smith in terms of being able to forge level 2 air items. But there is, down the line, a spell, an earth spell, that makes your forging so good that your smiths, well, anyone in your nation, can forge 1 level higher than what they are. So what that means is, if you're a level 2 smith, that is level 2 earth, you can forge level 3 earth items, and so on and so forth. So that vastly opens up possibilities of what we can, because if, for instance, a guy like Rollo can forge level 2 fire, level 3 earth, and level 2 astral, and put a skull cap on him, he can now all of a sudden forge 3 astral. Put a flaming skull, he can forge 3 fire. Put some earth boots, he can forge 4 earth. Put all 3, and you start to see what's possible. Some new people. Wherein. Unfortunately, also just 1 water, 1 nature. I'm splitting them up. They're basically just going to go around searching for nature and water sites. If I am fortunate enough to get a 2 nature or 2 water, I will send them out as well. Basically research the areas I've already searched. It's not the most efficient mage time in the world, but we really need sites here. We also have Schwarzweite Camos in here. Over here we have Finn McCool. Up here we have Pickle Mouvet, who's moving down. And over here we have the Missing Link. That's everyone. Not much else to say, really. We're just doing our thing. We're managing to hold off Black Ulm. Next turn, we're going to see a huge battle in the range of shadow. Let's do it. Assassinations. Ooh, I don't like that. I hate assassins. Although my smith should be able to take them out at this point. Alright. Lodvathu has claimed the throne of the First Age. I don't know who Lodvathu is. We'll have to check that. Kuna found a magic site. Enchanted Gate. Nice. Alright, Bycliffe, we're attacking the Black Ulm. Shall we be victorious or shall we fall in battle? We shall see. I should have moved Drowlover, though. I left him there like an idiot. Basically just a horde of barbarians. Hopefully our arbalesters will know to focus their fire on the armored guys. Although, actually, now that I see this, we don't really have much in the way of infantry. These poor guys are like, hey! At least our Iron Blizzards are doing their job. Some of the barbarians are already running, but they're going to head up to our arbalesters. Up, and now here comes Black Ulm. Come on. Come on, pikemen, we need you. Our arbalesters are not intended to melee fight, although they're doing quite a good job, I have to say. It's that Legions of Steel. And these guys are just abandoning them. They have faith in the arbalesters that they can take these guys on themselves. And they were correct. And we just killed about 5 of our own pikemen. And now we're magma erupting. Oh, God, our pikemen are just getting nailed. It's a rough day for them. Who's this jerk? Bifron's, the Banefire Crafter. He's got an Earth Gem. He's 2 death, 2 fire, 1 earth. Hopefully this will be the end of him. He just got hit hard. But our pikemen are fleeing the field. And Bifron's, as soon as his... Oh, his fatigue is up, so he's going to start fleeing as well. He's going to make it out, unfortunately. Yep. Oh, I guess our pikemen aren't fleeing. They were just chasing after somebody. So that was pretty intense. What happened there exactly? We lost 15 infantry, 10 pikeneers, and 1 crossbowman. The crossbowmen held up really well. But we, unfortunately, only took out 13 troops. I mean, so we actually got the worst of that. And we need more infantry. Next, Range of Shadow. Arcade Knight's first battle. Although we're sending him plenty of troops. Who the hell are you guys? Why are you just in the back here? What is that all about? Maybe you're supposed to guard some commander, and I forgot to move you to where that commander actually is. What else is here? Alright, these guys are sort of protected, as long as the arrows don't get past the shield guys. Arcade Knight is combusting. He lit this dude on fire. So he's already getting involved. What do we have here? There's nothing special here. There's no mages, nothing. We should have no trouble crushing these guys. Yep. There we go. We probably lost a guy to friendly fire. I wish you could tell your troops just to stay for the entire battle. Just not even move forward. Not hold an attack. Just hold. And you can, theoretically. There's one way to do it. It's where you, I guess, tell them to guard a commander and have that commander stay behind troops. I think that might work. Or have that commander fire. And that's one way to have your infantry troops kind of stand around. So we were victorious, and we only lost 3 infantries for our trouble. And they're attempting to wrest control of the throne once again. Xibalba does not want to give up. Man, everybody has barbarians. I have no AI indie recruit on. What is going on here? Come on, scale of spam. Barbarians have pretty low morale, so... But they're getting around to the commanders. Here they come. Doesn't matter. They're routed. They're fleeing. Once again, the throne of Salam survives. Xibalba lost 20 barbarians and 9 mooch warriors, and we lost 10 heavy infantries. Scantrast, a group of zealots have joined my armies. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the Enchanted Gate. 1 Astral Pearl, so nothing too special, but good job, Kuna. Appreciate it. And look at this! Pelagia just took out the Chiliad Caverns. I was definitely going to claim that for me, so I could have it go to my castle, but now... Well, hopefully Pelagia will get in a fight with Nazca. Still, we're just kind of staring at each other here between the Sea of Woe and the Depth. Although now there's a castle here. A basalt castle. I'm not sure if Black Ulm is actually building these things, or if they're just finding them by site searching. They have 2 huge castles here in the water. I mean, Black Ulm is not supposed to be an amphibious power. And they are, look at all the money they're making from Dark Blue Sea. 182 income. Are we ready yet to take it? I mean, we're going to have to pay a ton of money to hold it. No, I still think another turn. Because 23 of 40, I want to have as much as we can. It doesn't look like they're... Well, they might have a province defense, and I just can't see it. If they do, I mean, any province defense will destroy these mermen. But... Alright, so what do we get here? A bunch of flagellants. Yay? We don't have any leaders here. Like, non-magic leaders. Caractacus, will you please search? Okay. Baba? Let's put you up here. Let's move your guards around you. And you are going to do... Earth Power, Iron Skin. We don't need that. Legions of Steel on the Province Defense, and then Magma Eruption. Alright, and we're going to call this Control 2. Control 1 is Iron Blizzard. So we're going to have Zazakita do the same thing. Oops, that's Control 1. There we go. We'll put Zazakita down here with his Guardians. And Cal Lord, I guess we'll put you here too. That way the Guardians can help you. And you'll also do that. Alright, but you're going to search for sites too. Alright, let's name some people. Henrik. Henrik is going to be Mihar. Welcome to Team Mihar. You are not old age, fortunately for you. Sisibert, also not old age, is going to be... Huh. That's too bad. I was kind of looking forward to this one. I thought it would be creative, but it's Walden, right? Walden of, and then the person stipulated that I should just name whatever province they come from. So I was going to name some cool province like Owe Perry or Umbro, but of course he's Walden of Ulm, because that's where we recruited him. So there we go. Let's give Walden some guardians. Set to guard him. And we'll give him 1. Oh, but he's an Iron Priest, so yeah, Black Priests can't do Summon Earth Power. Because they only have 1 Earth. Interesting. Iron Blizzard has a 50 fatigue cost? I always thought that since it's a holy spell that it didn't have any fatigue at all. Alright, let's do Iron Skin and then Temper Flesh, I guess. That's fine. And we'll control 3 this, since we're going to have a lot of these guys. Alright, Walden of Ulm. Pickle Mouvet. Private LSD. Ah, Rin. Will you do a search for me, please? And Ethna, same thing. Okay. Ah, another just regular. So this is going to be Soups. And I don't know how many more of these ladies I'm going to be recruiting. I was hoping to get a random. It doesn't look like that's in the cards for me. While we still have some money, Franz here is going to construct a temple. And Soups, we're actually going to give you a Dwarven Hammer. And see what you can do for us. Frostbrands are pretty good thug weapons, but we don't have any thugs. Vine Bow is another good ranged weapon. Vine Shield, you cannot forge. This will give someone poison resistance and luck. Luck is good to have, but this also removes armor from the head. So if we give it to one of our smiths, for example, I think they have a helmet. No, they actually don't. They have no head covering. So I guess we could theoretically give this to one of them, and it wouldn't lower their defense any. Or for a thug, again, we have the Horned Helm, which would cost 3 gems. That just gives them an extra attack in battle. And then the Ivy Crown gives 4 survival, which is worthless. Green Dragon Scale will be nice, but we're not good enough to cast it. Now what's good we can do here is we can get some Ranger's Cloaks that will improve the stealth of our spies, which is really helpful. And there's also shoes that do the same thing. That was the Birch Boots. Maybe it's the Ranger's Boots. So if we, for example, were to spend 6 Nature Gems to build the Ranger's Boots and the Ranger's Cloak, so remember, with the hammer, we'll get them each for 3, we can boost Anko's stealth by 50, which is not bad. But for right now, he's staying in Salam. He already has experience. Once this throne falls over, he's going to get out of here. And I'm not sure why Horatius is just hanging out in Berman Heights. I guess I have nowhere else to put him. That's just what he's doing. Alright, Adolf. That's not a good name. We're going to have to change that. You are going to be Ewok Impy. Now, I know Ewok Impy is doing a really cool kind of roleplay thing in the comments about how he's like an Ewok, like an actual Star Wars Ewok. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to recruit Ewoks. So, unfortunately, Ewok Impy, you're just going to have to be a smith. And Berthold. Berthold is going to be Morgoth. Morgoth, the great evil behind Sauron and the Lord of the Rings, is an old smith. It happens, I guess. Stuff happens. Viriato, you can have an owl quill. Akros, you can as well. If you guys are wondering, hey, are we ever going to get involved? You will eventually, just not right now. I need researchers, unfortunately. Alright, Chief Smith is here. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him one of those. And first off, let's see if we can forge the Bloods. Holy, look at all the stuff he could forge. Shadowbrand. Ooh. Dragon Scepter is really cool. It gives you the Flame Bolt spell for the low price of 8 fire gems. It also has Dragon Mastery, which is kind of useless, though. Look at all this stuff. Rune Smasher helps against magical beings. It gives you a penetration bonus. Again, does this help if you are using a weapon? I don't know. But if you're casting spells, like if you're casting, let's say, Earthquake, or not Earthquake, Rain of Stones, this will help stop the enemy's resistance. Wow, he can forge... So what we should do right now is forge a Thistle Mace so that one of our sorceresses can actually search Nature 2. That would be useful. And while we're at it, we could forge a Water Ring, Water Bracelet, so that they could search both Nature 2 and Water 2. That's a good idea. It's too bad Chief Smith is the only one who could actually do this. Another good thing to have is the Ring of Regeneration, which a Nature 2. So, we're going to have to make some Nature 2s, because then we can start forging all kinds of this crap. It's really, really good. And where's the Bloodstone? It's gotta be... There it is. Bloodstone. It costs 15 Blood Slaves, so with the hammer, that'll lower it to 13, and 8 Earth Gems. And it'll give an Earth Magic bonus of 1 temporary. So basically, we need Chief Smith to just do some forging. He needs to forge some items that we absolutely need right now. I have to take some time and actually look through all this, because there's so much good stuff here. Like Fire Skulls, we're going to need to make those right now. Nobody can do it besides Chief Smith. And that's the only fire booster we can make. Bottles of Living Water. Once we get one of our sorceresses up to 2 with the bracelet, they can start forging that, which will give water elementals in battle. That's fantastic. So that's the first step. First step is buffing up our sorceresses. So that's what Chief Smith is going to be on about. Which means that Soups is going to stay right where you are, actually. Ethna, we're going to move you back. Okay. And we're also going to move Rin back. We'll set you guys up before we send you out. Alright, well we're running out of time, so I'm just going to do the same usual stuff. I'm going to move people around, I'm going to recruit troops. Since I'm building that temple, my money is a little bit low, but we need to start building temples because we have very few of them, and as you can see, our Dominion's getting pushed around pretty badly. We're going to continue the attack against Black Ulm, and at some point, we're going to capture Range of Shadow. Actually, what throne is it again? Okay, good. So it doesn't harm us in any way and gives us water gems. That's fine. I'll get Chief Smith once he's available, because right now he needs to spend about 3 or 4 turns forging. We'll fly him down. We gotta forge him the winged shoes, too. But we'll fly him down there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm Marcus Aurelius. We are Ulm. And finally now, things are starting to open up for us, and we're starting to forge even more ahead. Have a good one.